Welcome back to Besiege. Today I'll be showing you some planes that I've built. This plane was made to just be a box. Oh, that wasn't intended, but that looked cool. I tried to make it like a gyroscope kind of balancing thing, but it didn't end up working. It is very shaky too, but I thought it kind of, almost, sort of, somewhat, maybe, resembles a train. You see that? How this box resembles a train? It has wheels and a smokestack in the front. Yeah, I've taken this onto a piece being a project to make it somehow into a flying box train. It's a lot more wobbly than I remember it being. This is how it flies though. It's surprisingly well for just being a box. It can also spin somewhat controllably, somewhat not. That's gonna be smoke later on. Alright, on to the next plane. Surprise, it's the same thing but upside down. I found out this plane is actually good enough to be able to take off upside down. Why did I think of doing this? I don't know. Thought it'd be funny, and I was right. We laughed at it for a bit, and I don't really know why it's actually that good at taking off. But it's probably the amount of lift actually. Has a lot of wings, just can't land that well. Oh well, next plane. This can spin really well. This plane. Made this a very long time ago as just a joke to see how many wings can I fit on a plane. Also, I painted it like this. It is very bright. And it's kinda old, kind of really old. It uses different controls from what I usually use and the block enhancement mod, which I don't have on right now. So it kinda doesn't work. So if I pitch down, it keeps on pitching down. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this plane. I'm probably never gonna use this plane again, actually. Next plane. Does this plane actually work? I don't think it does. I'd be surprised. Oh, that does not. Okay. Clearly this is a project that I must have forgot about. Next plane. Ah. A marvelous piece of engineering. This is questionably a plane. I wanted to try and make a extremely slow flying plane that appeared to be made of fabric. So it kind of looks like it bends. I am honestly kind of surprised it actually flies. But it sort of looks like it's made of fabric. You know, it looks like it bends with the ropes. It is very difficult to fly. Well, actually, I say that, but it's a bit more simple than... Okay, maybe I take that back. It's difficult to fly. Can it yaw? It can. That's pretty nice. I love how that looks. It's a bit of non-RTC, if you know what that means. Just basically uses methods other... Oh, oops. It can still fly, right? Yeah, it can still fly. Oh. Yeah, it can still fly. Don't worry, it's fine. It's meant to do this. Back to explaining non-RTC. What happens if I click V? Oh, that drops the balloon that was holding me up. Okay, should have expected that. I'll use this plane for an example. Non-RTC means that it uses non-return to center. Stuff like wheels, like a gyroscope to make the plane turn. A normal plane cannot just do this. You know, it needs wind to make aerodynamic stuff work. RTC would be something more like this, where when you let go of the button, it returns to center. That's what it stands for. RTC is return to center. Non-RTC is non-return to center. Like how the yaw kind of pulls with that there. This plane's a mix of both RTC and non-RTC. Does it work? I'd assume that it works. It does work. Well, next plane. Ah, the toaster. This you saw in one of my other videos in the beginning. Fire. Oh, the rope broke. It's supposed to be plugged in. Oh, it uses old controls. Oh, yes, it uses very old controls. Okay. gonna need a bit of help getting off the ground. See, somewhere along, this is why I'm sometimes surprised when my planes work, is because a lot of my planes are very old and use old controls and I forget them. Like this plane uses inverted control, and most of my planes, all my new planes use standard controls. So if I try and pitch down, it'll actually pitch up. So I'm gonna have to help it out a little bit to get it in the air. Hopefully the toast, okay, that one's gone. Yeah, it's explosive if you remember. Also, this little thing back here, this is like the front of the toaster. It goes up when the toast is ready. Pretty sure I click shift to have it come out. Yeah. Oh, yep. Really hard to fly. Quick little explanation though. It has tons of little tiny wing panels. Let me turn off the skins. Like that. And each one provides the same lift as a regular wing panel because the mod doesn't calculate that. So you can make some funny stuff like this. Alright, next plane. Yeah, this thing. Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. What happened there? Do I need that? Do I need that? I do need that. I could probably do this and fix that issue. Probably some kind of collider changed at some point, I guess. I'm not really sure how it used to work and doesn't anymore. Basic concept. Oh, other things are falling over, aren't they? A lot of hitboxes must have changed. Oh, did I just tear that off? Well, let's just go. Oh, it doesn't have landing gear. That's a bit of a problem. Can it... Oh, it uses old controls too. Okay. Can it just take off? It appears it cannot just take off. This is one of those planes that I built a long time ago, going like, wow, this is a great idea. And it really isn't. But if it were to work, it would look really cool, maybe, I think. Possibly, in my opinion. These used to shoot steam, but block enhancements mod, so I can't do that without having fire, and that would probably cause things to burn. But yeah, it looks pretty nice in zero gravity at least. Does it work in gravity after taking off? It does not. Okay. Okay. That is so wiggly. Does not look stable. Alright, I think it's time for next plane. Oh, that is very fast. How is that spinning so fast? What is that? Oh, it was a propeller. Wait, actually, I don't even know how it was doing that. I can't make it do that again anymore. The update plane. I made this plane as soon as the update for these bendable smooth surface blocks came out. Because the first thing, could I make a plane with them? Since I saw that use aerodynamics was an option. I also tried to make a glass plane. That, I mean, you can probably guess how that went. Come on, take off, pull up, pull up. Okay. This doesn't seem to be yeah, it doesn't work. And since then I didn't try to make another glass plane. But the idea of this plane... What are the oh, there's the controls. The idea of this plane is to use the aerodynamics provided by the smooth surface blocks, or the smooth building panels. And it actually does work. Although I never implemented roll, all it can do is pitch and yaw. Wow, that was a bit too powerful. How powerful is the yaw? Oh, okay, it breaks instantly, then I lose yaw. Well, now all I can do is pitch. Can I land with only pitch? No, I can't. And there's this plane. This plane was a joke where, you see it runs. Except I never actually got it to work, because I don't know how to make things run and walk. But it was a joke I had with my friends where it was like, is your plane running? And it was, I drew a picture of a plane running. And it kind of works. Another thing I wanted to do was get the gun to actually shoot in between the propeller blades. And as you can maybe tell if you've ever tried to do something like this that's extremely hard and it didn't work, so I just have a small gun in the front. Or, wait, does it actually work? No, it can't work. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it just summons the arrows behind it a bit because the arrow... This is just a crossbow, but it's been squished so much that the game just puts the arrows behind it. If I can catch it. There, you saw that for a second. It was right behind it. But it looks like it's shooting through till it runs out. Also, it'd probably help if I just painted this to be invisible. That is a skin, by the way. You can just... Invisible. You still see the arrow there, but... Works pretty well. Then we have this big floppy plane. It was supposed to be, like, my idea of, like, an unkillable plane because it was... I mean, it actually does fly pretty well. But the problem is, since it's so heavy that when it hits something... Well, actually, most of the time it just jiggles, and it's kind of funny. But it's so heavy to actually fly, it wasn't really worth it. You know, it's actually kind of durable, but it doesn't look that nice having it bend like that. The idea was for it to be like bulletproof and stuff because metal. You know, actually, I might come back to this. I do have a plane designed similar to this. Oh, that's another thing, since it's so... Well, I mean, no plane can really... I shouldn't say no plane can do that maneuver, because there's planes that can do that maneuver. But I do have a plane that uses the same stuff that one uses. But I'll save that for another video. That's it for this video. If you want to see what happens in my next video, you should wait to see what I have in store. I have a very special plane, and I use it a lot. But you'll have to wait till next time. Alright, see you later.